Linux OS vs Windows OS, presented by Gangaraju Tech. Contents: what is an operating system? Introducing Linux, introducing Windows, comparison between Linux and Windows, conclusion. What is an operating system? A program that controls the execute of applications, program and interface between the applications and hardware, make the computers more convenient to use, manage the resources of computer, allow the resource be used of efficiency manner. Example of OS. Services provided: the OS, program execution and the access of input-output devices, disk, screens, keyboards, mics, printers, cameras, speakers, etc. Control accesses to file to system accesses. Sometimes program is developed to a compiler, editor, and debugging. Introduction of Linux. Linux was originally built by Linux lads at the University of the Helsinki in 1991. Linux is Unix-like, kernel-based, fully memory-protected, multitasking operating system. Open source operating system. The free software. Source code available. It runs on a wide range of hardware from PC to Mac. Introduction of Windows. The first version Windows is 3.1 released in 1992 by Microsoft. Windows is GUI based operating system. It has two powerful networking capabilities, multitasking and extremely user friendly. The followers: Windows 95, Windows 98, Windows ME, Windows 2000, Windows 2003, Windows XP, Windows Vista, Windows 7, Windows 8. The Linux source: Fedora, Red Hat, Debian, Ubuntu, Konfix, Linux. The Windows screen and Linux screen. The text mode: Windows screen and Linux screen. The office mode: Windows screen, Linux screen. The browsing mode: Windows screen, Linux screen. Know your users. Assembly code is the C++ code. Program any language. Linux 15%, and Windows is 70%. Television is 98%. The fundamental of difference between Linux and Windows. One fundamental difference between the two systems is the fact in Linux is open source. Compare application. Linux follows short in the number of differences applications available for it. There are much more various applications available in Microsoft since the population of Windows users is greater than Linux. Since Microsoft is more popular, the hardware product they are aimed to the biggest marketing windows, such as the product would sold by used widely. Comparison. This comparison of application can't. The Linux program distributed freely since they had not developed by commercial software companies, but instead of the created under GNU public license, which is make the software free. This Linux software is lacks of GUI and it is therefore not liked by many users. This compares application cause Windows has its own shared problems. In fact, some of software is not compiled for different versions of Windows. Example 95, 98, and many times of this UI concept is overused, such as the command requirement cannot pass through the program. Linux advantage kernel and OS environment. The Linux required 386 architecture to run, thus it is compatible with any improved architecture such as 486 Pentium, Pentium PR extra. There is a drive. Linux program install seems to be restricted only required restart when the hardware device has been changed. Linux support multiple copies of the kernel on the system such as an error and content, and the kernel becomes the corrupted different copies and the kernel can be used boot of the system. Reliability. The OS must be not crash even under extreme load. OS should process requests even if your operating system or hardware fails. Windows seems to be less stability even through the latest versions of Windows 2000 XP. They far more improvement than incredible bugging Windows 95. The security. The Linux seems to be prepared for the protecting itself because of a beginning development of Linux, UNIX, and FreeBSD, which were aimed to top-notch security. Linux allow does not create a register keys in any way. Windows does, allowing users to browse install components registration keys, which is contains important information. Security condition. These security conditions, Linux is the more virus proof since viruses malicious program either contain be run automatically on the Linux machine or simply are not capable begin executed 386 architecture. Windows often known for the large amount of loopholes, the information protection and security access control, regular users access to system information follow control, regularity of follow data within the system, and it is the delivered to user certifications provide that access follow control perform according to the specifications. This cost of online down free not available. The related procedure is $50 and Windows is $300. The finance difference. The companies have to spend millions of license for every individual Windows computer. For Linux companies don't have to spend anything. The technical keep you updates in Linux upgrades faster than to Windows. Compatibility Linux is backward and compatibility unlikely Windows. The technical difference feature providing both support dynamic caches, both have multi-user support. Application differences, no commercial words process for Linux, which is matches for quality for Windows. The end user difference, property of open source Windows is a properly technology application will only work on Windows Linux open source. The implementation long-term stores information stores a named object called files. OS typical offer the following files operating, creating, deleting, rename, reading, writing, locking, unlocking. File system, this NTFC and ext3. We have used ext2 and ext3 as the Linux FS due to their popularity. NFTs, the primary XPFFs, not backwards and compatible with Windows 2K. Thanking you, your tech dude. Please subscribe my channel. Please like my channel. Thank you. Friends, this is your tech dude. Today I will tell something about OSS, Linux vs Windows OSS. What are the different? What are the specifications both OSS?